I wasn't even planning to do this game tonight, but here I am. The 49ers in 4 plays have gotten down to the Rams' 19-yard line, 18-yard line. First and 10. Jones 3 for 3 for 65 yards out of the eye. Hand off Christian McCaffrey. And McCaffrey gets inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line, so he'll pick up 4. Now, if you don't know, the Niners are without 3 key starters tonight. Brock Purdy out with a turf toe. Jawan Jennings out with a knee injury. And also Ricky Pearsall out with a knee injury. They give McCaffrey 3, second down and 7. Now, I came into this game scared as I don't know what, because we're facing a healthy Rams team with only half of our team. Second and 7 from the 15-yard line. Jones out of the shotgun. They send the blitz. They fake. Jones over the middle. That pass is caught by, who's that? Jake Tonjes. And Tonjes will make it third down and about 1. Third and 1 coming up for San Francisco. I got to fix my subscriber counter here. Third and 1. 11:05 remaining in the first quarter. And the 49ers are on the move. If they lose, they lose. I don't care. I don't care, but I've got to do this. Third and 1. McCaffrey the lone back. Use check in motion behind him. They're going to go his way, and McCaffrey picks up the first down, and he's down to the 5-yard line. First and goal, San Francisco. Now, here's a bugaboo I have talked about. It has gotten on my nerves with the 49ers, and that's turning goal-to-goal situations into touchdowns. And that's what they need to do here. You're on the road. You got to pay this off. First and goal from the 6. McCaffrey, the lone back, as he strides in motion. Over the middle. Caught! Touchdown! San Francisco. Let me try that again. Touchdown! San Francisco. Jake the doggone microphone. Jake the Snake Tonjes with the touchdown. They go 8 plays, 72 yards, and 451. What? A team that had been so, I hate to say it, even though we're 3-1, I've got to call a spade a spade. A team that has been so offensively inept marches right down the field on their first drive. Eddie Pinheiro for the extra point. On the way. It's good. And gulp. It is 7-0 San Francisco. I wasn't going to do this game, but then I saw McCaffrey get a big gain and another big one to Kendrick Bourne. But after a couple penalties on the drive, a holding, and then a false start, I figure the heck with it. Track him the rest of the way. See what happens. I'm trying to fix my subscriber count that you see on the screen. And it will not let me. Drat. I'll have to do it again. I'll have to reinstall it. Doggone it. I'll have to reinstall it. Let me close these other windows here. There goes my computer whistling. Get rid of that. Add that. Add that. I had planned to totally go another way, and that's just do a wrap-up show of tonight's game. But dagnabbit, something kept nagging at me to do it. Something kept nagging at me to do this. And I figure, why not? If we get our butts kicked, we get our butts kicked. But if we win, I will absolutely be surprised. Even though I did make the pick this morning, I chose to sit on the fence between these two teams because A, it's the Rams and they're the defending West Division champions, and B, the 49ers are my team. And I didn't blow the horn after the 49ers scored. So let me pay that off. I'm adding a lot of sound effects. Here's the horn for the Tonja's touchdown. There. So that pays that off. We're up to 2014 subscribers. Let's see if we can get up to 2020 tonight. We go there and there and there. There we are. So the Rams will now get the ball, and this drive started at the 28 for San Francisco because the ball landed short of the 20. All right, still got to interact with this thing. Oops, that's not it. It's that I wanted. It's that I needed. Right there. And there. And there. Got the password. While that's going on, Matthew Stafford takes the field. He threw for 375 last week against the Indianapolis Colts, and he'll have the ball for the first time. 2nd down and 6 from the 36-yard line. Stafford back to throw. Races out to his right and throws over the middle, and that pass is caught by Puka Nacua. Nacua will pick up the first down. Seven 0 San Francisco. 9:15 remaining in the opening quarter. I'm fixing something with my display. Well, they didn't give him the first down. It's 3rd and 1. The handoff is to Kyren Williams, and Williams will pick up the first down at the 43-yard line. So first down, Los Angeles. They get their initial first down of the game. What? That's the... Oh, okay. I did it wrong. There we go. Whoops. On first down, Stafford back to throw. Loops one to the sideline, and it's over the head of Tutu Atwell. Incomplete, 2nd down. There we are. I'm going to do better with these, folks. We got West Virginia, BYU coming tomorrow night. And Saturday, it's Texas Tech and Houston. 2nd down and 10. Stafford out of the gun. Kyren Williams, the veteran from Notre Dame, in the backfield, standing to Stafford's left. The 49ers show blitz, and here they come. Stafford back to throw, and he's sacked! Bryce Huff gets back there! Great job by Bryce Huff, and the 49ers, who did not record a sack last week, have their first one tonight, and it's 3rd and long for the Rams. Great job, Bryce Huff. He got back there in a hurry. All right, think got everything situated. Loss of 11 on that play. They hand it to Kyren Williams, and Williams gets back across the 40, and a helmet goes flying, and the Rams will have to give it up. Great job by San Francisco's defense. Getting back there, Robert Saleh in his return. His defense picks up a sack against the Rams, and they'll punt. After their first possession, they get an initial first down, and the punt's away. Sky Moore will take it at the 11 and go down right there at the 9. So it's 1st and 10 for San Francisco at the 9-yard line. And they'll have their second drive of the game. 49ers and Rams, and they're at a timeout, which will give me a chance to repair this. Oh, come on. That's not the... Try again. There we are. This should do it. Not gonna work. Dagnabbit. That. So welcome to those of you that are tuning in. I'm gonna work on getting some more fans to tune in. Some kind of way, I'm gonna do that. There we are. 4 years ago, I started this, and here I am, up over 2,000 subscribers, and I'm learning how to get more every time we come on here. So thank you to the folks that have subscribed already, and here's hoping we get 2,000 more before the new year. Crazy goal, I know, and people know, you ought to think realistically. The heck with that. The heck with that. If I can get 2,000 in 4 years, I know I can get 2,000 in 4 months. There, how about that? So let's go, 49er faithful. 49ers up 7-0. Let's see what they do on this second drive. Normally, it's the first drive where they go like 3 and out, or they have a bad drive, or they only settle for a field goal. First drive, they walked downfield and scored. But now they're backed up. They're at their own 9-yard line. Their second possession, 1st down and 10. They move right to left. Receiver across the formation in motion. Mac Jones out of the shotgun. Rams show pressure, and they come with it. And here's Christian McCaffrey getting loose across the 10 out to the 13-yard line. McCaffrey had no running room last Sunday, or this past Sunday, against Jacksonville. Verse makes the stop for Los Angeles. Gain of 5 for McCaffrey. He's getting 5 yards a pop so far. Long way to go. 2nd and 5. Ball at the 14-yard line. Snap to Jones. Back to throw against pressure, and throws and caught. 1st down, San Francisco. But a flag is down. This may get wiped out. Oh, no. Tack on 15 as the flag is roughing the passer against the Rams. It's against Stewart. Let me take this down. Take my OBS setup down. And we got comments flying all over the place. And Daniel Berry Sports Highlight, Chris in the chat. Thank you. Kenneth Clark is here with us. Pizzle says, what's going on, Snowman? What's going on, Pizzle? Sound your horn, young man, says Victor Locke. Did that. Vic Law's with us. Tampa Supreme says Bucks fire the cannons. Thank you, Gene Deckeroff. I didn't know it was CeeLo's birthday. Well, happy birthday, CeeLo. From the 41, 1st and 10. The handoff to Christian McCaffrey. And McCaffrey gets 5. And He'll be stopped there. Another gain of 5 for Christian McCaffrey. The holes are starting to open up for McCaffrey. He gains 5, second down and 5. 5 rushes, 19 yards so far for McCaffrey. Second and 5. 18 on the play clock, 5:42 left in the quarter. Bunch receivers out to the left. They give it to McCaffrey again, and this time he stopped. So if the Niners are going to continue this drive, they're going to have to get 6 yards on third down. Actually, they're going to have to get 6. Third down and 6. 5:11 for the quarter. 7-0 San Francisco. The greatest rivalry, Brett Summers versus the buzzer guy. I love that. That's from the old match game. Jones steps up and throws, and it's caught by McCaffrey, but he's going to be shy of the first down by a couple of inches. Oh, McCaffrey was right there. He's going to get a breather. It's 4th and 1. And if you're San Francisco, do you punt it away or do you go for it? I say go with it. It's 4th and inches. You can have Mac Jones, all 6'4" of him, stretch across the line and get a first down. Brian Robinson, the trade acquisition from the Washington Redskins, in the ball game right now. Mac Jones, 7 for 7, 95 yards. 4th down and an inch from the Ram, 49. Jones under center, takes a snap, balls his way ahead for a Niner first down. Where has this Niner team been in the first 4 games? We'll have scores for you all throughout the course of tonight's game. And since Victor's in the chat with us, I may get him up here to have him and you guys in the chat express some ideas on how we can make this better. Matter of fact, go ahead and drop them. If you got some ideas on how we can make this better, fins up, Pizzle, baby. Pizzle will be with us for our picks tomorrow on Friday. Jones to throw on first down over the middle. That pass is caught. That pass is caught by Marquez Valdez-Scantling for a gain of 9, second down and 1. They left the middle wide open for Valdez-Scantling. Second down and 1. Robinson, the lone setback this time. 8 in the box for the Rams. They hand off to Robinson, and Robinson is going to be short. It'll be 3rd down and 1, and you have to think 2-down territory for San Francisco. 2:40 remaining in the opening quarter. Niners 7, Rams nothing. Playmaker sent me a message, says, have a good call. That tugged at my heart because I said I wouldn't do this game. But you know something? I'm going to do it. I'm here, and I'm going to put myself back in class and learn on the fly. 3rd and 1. Ball at the 39-yard line. They need the 38. McCaffrey, the lone setback. Jones takes a snap. Back to throw on 3rd down and lobs one for Juszczyk, and it's incomplete. Juszczyk went one way. The ball went the other. Now it's 4th and 1. Do you do it again? Because the last thing you want to give Los Angeles is any kind of momentum. But they're going to keep their offense on the field. This is the 10th play coming up. They've gone for 52 yards. They got 18 on the play clock. And they're going to go for it again. 4th down and 1 from the 39-yard line. Robinson, the deep back this time. Robinson, the receiver, in motion. 7 on the play clock. Timeout, San Francisco. This is that Bermuda Triangle territory, like just inside the 40-yard line in your opponent's territory. And you want to go for it, but then again, you don't because it's a long, long game. Do me a favor, folks. Hit the like button. Share this stream out with your friends and Let's get some people coming in to check out this alternative play-by-play call. This will be the 18th play for San Francisco. They have 124 yards. Ouch. And they've had the ball for over 9.5 minutes. And they're going to go for it. 4th and 1. Robinson in motion. And so is McCaffrey. They give it to Robinson, and he's got it. He's got the first down. First down, 49ers at the Ram 37-yard line. I said the heck with it, and I said I'd do the game. Win or lose, the 49ers are my team. I didn't decorate this. I didn't do a thumbnail for it. I literally decided this during the first drive of the game. Jones out of the shotgun. McCaffrey jettisons the backfield. Juszczyk is back there with them on first down. They give it to McCaffrey. Flip it to they flip it to Kendrick Bourne. Now it's back to McCaffrey, and McCaffrey is going to get dragged down by the shoulder right about at the 30-yard line. McCaffrey looking for a flag, not going to get one. I was trying to think of the name Kendrick Bourne when I saw number 84 get the ball. The name I was trying to think of when I kept stuttering was Kendrick Bourne. But a good job by Jones. Didn't see anyone down the field. Oh, that should be a horse collar, shouldn't it? Oh, yeah, that should be a horse collar, but they're not going to call one. From the 30-yard line, 2nd down and 2. Hand off Brian Robinson, and Robinson's through for a first down to the 25-yard line. What is going on here? San Francisco looks dominant. Detro 0861 supporting the show. Thank you, my friend. If y'all can support also with a super chat, a cash app, a like, a share, everything to help grow the show grow this channel would be great. Robinson stays in. 1st and 10 for the 49ers from the Ram 25-yard line, just outside the 25. Snap to Jones, fakes, throws, and caught, but out of bounds. Out of bounds by Robinson. 2nd down and 10. Led him just a little bit too far, and they couldn't make the connection. They had the play, but they could not make the connection. He was out of bounds. Yep, he was clearly out of bounds. His foot was out of bounds when he landed. So 2nd down and 10. Ball up the 25-yard line. 2 receivers out to the right. Slot left is Robinson. Here's McCaffrey, and McCaffrey is going to get a couple as we come to the end of the first quarter. Your score at the end of 1, and I'm surprised to say this, San Francisco 7 and the Rams nothing. Let's pause for this timeout.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze car.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to, I can beat up black people.
As he takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel.
Mom was always very self-sufficient, but we started noticing things were off.
I was forgetting my responsibilities at work.
I told Mom we should visit a doctor.
Alzheimer's. It was hard to hear that.
Early detection gave us time to seek information and support as a family. I've never felt more connected with Mom.
If you or your family are noticing changes, it could be Alzheimer's. Talk about seeing a doctor together.
Well, the first quarter for San Francisco, Mac Jones threw for 112 yards plus a touchdown. McCaffrey has run the ball 7 times for 19 yards. Kyren Williams, 3 for 13. McCaffrey leads the 49ers with 43 yards in receptions. Nakua got a reception for 5 yards. And as we take a look at the... Oh, they're not showing that. Okay. Second quarter on the way. Niners 7, Rams nothing. And they face third down and about 9. SoFi Stadium in Los Angeles, actually Inglewood, but it's Los Angeles as far as I'm concerned. 22 total plays to 6 for Los Angeles. 112 passing yards, 139 yards for San Francisco, only 7 for the Rams. Well, they face third down and 9 here. They move from left to right this time to start the second quarter from the Ram 24, line to make us the 15. Jones in shotgun, takes the belt high snap and throws to the sideline and caught by Robinson. First down, San Francisco. Wow. Now is it first down? It's first and goal. Now pay this one off with a touchdown. Yes, he did. He got both feet in. Wow. What a catch by Robinson. First and goal from the 6-yard line. And the toss is to McCaffrey running right. McCaffrey squeezes through and down to the 1. The Niners are the only team in the NFL so far without a rushing touchdown. Second and goal from the 1. So what do? You give it right back to him. 16 plays so far on this drive, 90 yards. They've used 7 minutes and 50 seconds and counting. A minute gone in the second quarter. 49ers 7, Rams nothing. Give the ball back to McCaffrey. Let McCaffrey break the spell of not having a rushing touchdown. I don't have enough light in here. Second and goal, and they're going to the shotgun? Why are you doing this? Jones is back to throw, rolls out, and throws and caught! Touchdown! San Francisco! Christian McCaffrey with the touchdown reception. That's why they didn't run it. 17 plays, 91 yards, over 8 minutes off the clock, and it's 13-0 49ers. Yeah. Pinheiro for the extra point. Backing down, up and good. And with 13:44 left in the first half, I can't believe I'm going to say this, even though it's my team. It is San Francisco 14 and the Rams nothing. Back with more in 100 seconds. From the hills of Santa Clara to the legacy of the stick, this is where red runs deep and greatness wears gold. 40 plus years of fan, 30 years in the booth, and now it's personal. The 49ers like you've never heard them before. This is That 49ers Show on Snowman Sportsnet. Hosted by Brian Snow, each week you will get a recap of the game that just happened and the game that will happen. All the stats, facts, and figures, all the fun notes, fan chats, and everything else you could put into 30 minutes. This is That 49ers Show on Snowman Sportsnet. Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like the high five strangers got, game-winning interception, first down, just a nice, solid tackle. If you're in arm's length, you will be swapping skin with this extrovert. You see, he knows SeatGeek got him a great deal on tickets, so he can focus on what he does best, smacking palms. SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
So far, it's all 49ers. They lead 14-0, 2 drives, 2 touchdowns for San Francisco. This last touchdown drive covered 91 yards. They started at their own 9 after a Rams punt and marched it right down the field in 18 plays. And this year, it's been more McCaffrey out of the backfield as a receiver more than a running back. Although he's off to a good start today. 2 touchdown passes for Mac Jones, one to Jake Stick Out Your Tungus, and the other to Christian McCaffrey. Pinheiro will kick it away again. Who came up with this idea of the hybrid kickoff? Taking it at the 10, ahead to the 15, stretching outside 20, 25, 30, and bang down right there at the 34-yard line. Mac Jones is 2 for 2 in terms of touchdown drives. And here's the other thing. The Niners had 5 trips to the red zone last week, only picked up 1 touchdown. Tonight, 2 drives, 2 trips to the red zone, and 2 touchdowns. I'm so excited I'm fumbling my words. 1st and 10 for Los Angeles. They'll start at their own 31. Kyren Williams, the lone setback behind Stafford. Nacua out to the right. Receiver in motion. They get it to Nacua immediately, and he spins and is banged down after a gain of 5. Fred Warner with the stop for San Francisco, the perennial All-Pro. Through the first 5 games, the Niners have not allowed a first quarter point. There's something to hang your hat on. Now, can they continue to do the job here? They lead 14-0, 2nd down and 5. 13:05 remaining in the first half. Rams with the ball, moving right to left. Williams, the lone setback. Atwell in motion. They fake it to Williams. Stafford back, looking to throw, and fires, and incomplete. Wow. Kyren Williams leaked down to the backfield. And that pass was low, and it's 3rd down. This is the money down for the 49ers because so far this year they have been awful getting off the field on 3rd downs, especially defensively. And Fred Warner got a piece of the ball. 3rd and 5. Stafford 2 for 4 for 10 yards so far. Long way to go. From the 36, 3rd down and 5. Stafford out of the gun. Williams motions into the backfield. 3 on the play clock, now 2, now 1. He gets the snap in time, back to throw over the middle, and it's caught by Nacua. He's got a 1st down out to midfield. 14 yards to Puka Nacua, the leading receiver in the NFL, and a 1st down for the Rams. I beg your pardon. Now, I was about to say that was their first down of the game. That is actually their 2nd 1st down of the game. And what killed them on their last drive was a sack by Bryce Huff that put the Rams in a 3rd and long. Now they're at midfield on 1st down. They hand it to Kyren Williams, and Williams is going to squeeze through for maybe 2, maybe 3. Yatir Gross-Matos at the bottom of the pile for the 49ers. Nacua has 3,000 receiving yards in 33 games, tied for 3rd fewest in NFL history. Odell Beckham Jr. had the fewest with 30 games. So this guy, Puka Nacua, oh boy, he's a monster. 2nd down for the Rams. Devontae Adams yet to catch a pass tonight. 2nd down and 8. Niners walk up a couple to the line. Fred Warner makes the adjustment. Nacua in motion into the backfield. They hand it to Williams, and Williams trying to escape to the outside and does, and Upton Stout wrestles him down short of the 1st down. 11:18 remaining in the second quarter. Niners 14, Rams nothing. And Devontae Adams is on the field for a 3rd and short. 21 rushing yards for the Rams, only 32 for San Francisco. And I say only because we have one of the best backs in the league, but he's being used more as a receiver out of the backfield. Stafford operates out of the shotgun on 3rd down and 2. Ball at the 42-yard line of San Francisco. 2 receivers out to the right, 1 to the left. They hand it to Williams, and Williams is caught from behind by Fred Warner. He didn't get there. Fred Warner sniffed it out, and it's 4th down for the Rams. Now it's 4th and 1. And you know the Rams are going to gamble. San Francisco is 2 for 2 on 4th downs on their offense. They're going to give the Rams are going to give the ball to Kyren Williams, I suspect. On 4th down and 1 from the 41-yard line of San Francisco from the left hash, they give it to Williams, and Williams has the first down inside the 40 down to the 38. James Phillips is with us. Says, wow, surprise so far. How are you, Snowman? I'm good. I'm doing good tonight. So the Rams with a new set of downs, 1st down and 10, 9:50 remaining in the first half. Figure one more long drive would kill the half for San Francisco whenever they get the ball back. From the 37-yard line, the Rams go back to work down 14-0. They move left. Kyren Williams, the lone setback. 2 receivers out to the left, lone slot to the right. And they turn and hand it to Kyren Williams. Big hole. Kyren Williams with a first down to the 25. Oh, that's Blake Corum, I beg your pardon. Blake Corum out of Michigan with the carry that time for the Rams, and it's a first down for Los Angeles. Needed 10 on first down. They got 13. 13-yard gain for Blake Corum and company. Corum stays in as the lone back from the 24. 1st and 10 for the Rams. 8:58 remaining in the first half. That's Atwell in motion. They pitch it to Corum, and he dropped the ball. He dropped the ball, and the 49ers have it. Oh, man. So the Rams turn it over with 8:51 left in the half with them deep in Niners territory. They tried the option and they couldn't get it. They couldn't get it going. Corum just didn't catch the ball cleanly. He had a Ram had a chance to recover it, but the 49ers come up with it. Deet says, glad you are doing the game. Sorry, I just woke up after a long nap. I understand those long naps, man. Take a look at some of our NHL scores. Toronto leads Detroit 1-0. They're in the 3rd period. Florida over the Tampa Bay Lightning 2-1. Kings and Utah will go later, and I hear there's a controversy with the Utah name. More on that tomorrow. Devils lead the Rangers 2-1. Islanders and Flyers are tied at 3. St. Louis blanking Ottawa 3-0. So the Cubs have moved on to the division series. They beat San Diego 3-1. Yankees and Red Sox are scoreless in their winner-take-all game 3. Meanwhile, Detroit doubles Cleveland 6-3. And they win their wild card series. 2nd straight year that the Detroit Tigers have won a wild card series on the road. So in case you just joined us, my name is Brian Snow. Happy to have you with us on this live coverage, this last-minute live coverage of the San Francisco 49ers and the Los Angeles Rams. 49ers are one of the teams that we cover. And Fred Warner, what a play. Victor Locke, Deet says, V-Lock, take a note of what having a middle linebacker can do for you. Absolutely. So after the Rams got the first down, they tried to get cute with an option, and they dropped the ball. So the Niners will have it back on 1st and 10 after picking up a fumble. Niners have yet to go a game without committing a turnover. They committed 4 last week, and it cost them 17 points, and in essence, cost them the game. So Blake Corum, the man out of Michigan, couldn't handle the option. And the 49ers pick up a fumble. Let's see what they do with it. Let's see if they can march down the field again. They'll start at the Ram 30. McCaffrey, the lone setback. Sky Moore in motion. They give it to Sky Moore, and Moore is just going to fall forward for a yard as the Rams had that sniffed out. And Nakua had a chance to pick up that fumble by Blake Corum. They didn't get there. It's all right, Blake. Long game, my man. Long game. You'll have more chances. 2nd and 9 from the 31. Niners moving right, leading 14-0. They fake it to McCaffrey. Jones to throw. Zips one over the middle, and it's caught by Kendrick Bourne. First down, San Francisco. Kendrick Bourne back with the 49ers after 4 seasons with the New England Patriots, familiar with Mac Jones as they were teammates, and they had a good connection there, and they got a good one connection here. Kendrick Bourne, 2 receptions, 51 yards. 1st and 10 from the 47. The handoff is the tosses to McCaffrey. McCaffrey spins out of a tackle, and he'll get 2 out to the 49-yard line. 2nd down and 8. Bunch of Rams there to close off that hole. And with 7:28 remaining in the first half, McCaffrey has carried the ball 9 times for 26 yards. Rams starting to figure out the Niners running attack, but they're up 14-0. And if you're the Rams, what you're concerned about is time, because the Niners have ruled time of possession. The Rams have only had the ball for a little over 5 minutes. McCaffrey one more time, gets across midfield, and he'll get down to the Ram 49, maybe the 48, and it leaves a big 3rd down for both teams. 6:48 remaining in the first half. If the Niners convert another 3rd down here, and they are 4 for 5 on 3rd downs so far tonight. Let's see what they do here on 3rd down and 5. 6.5 for the half. Ball at the 48-yard line of the Rams, moving right. Mac Jones in shotgun formation. McCaffrey stands to his right. Jones to throw. Zips one, and it is incomplete off the hands of Kendrick Bourne, and it's 4th down, and the Niners will punt. Doggone it. That's all right, Kendrick. And the Niners are making the smart move here to point out football 101 with Chris Dietz. You punt the ball and you let your defense do its work right off the hands of Kendrick Bourne. The only good thing is off of that is that it wasn't picked. And Mac Jones went right to him, gave him a pat on the head, said it's going to be okay. We'll have more chances. 4th and 5, the Niners will punt. Morstead gets it away, and it's a high hanging punt, and it's fair caught at the 16-yard line. The benefits of coming up on Football 101 with Chris Dietz next Thursday. The benefits of having a middle linebacker. How's that for an idea? Football 101 with Dietz inside Snowman in the morning next week. And we touched on it this morning for a little bit. Then we had a lot more stuff to do. And then Allison Moran came aboard and hung out with us as she does every Thursday. So the Rams have the ball at their own 16-yard line. They'll have it 1st and 10 with a little over 6 minutes remaining in the first half. Make them use the time. You get another stop, you could get downfield and get more points. So the Niners were unable to do anything with that fumble, which is not a bad thing. The lesson should be for Giral. CeeLo said, thanks for wishing him a happy birthday. You know what? Let's find him. Let's find C on the go with CeeLo and give him a birthday raid. Let's give him a birthday raid, doggone it. That's not the only channel we're going to raid here. That's not the only channel we're going to raid here. He is on tonight. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right, folks, we're going to go raid my buddy CeeLo because it's its birthday. So what I want y'all to do when I put this in the chat, excuse me, when I put this in the chat, I want y'all to type this message. Happy birthday, CeeLo. Use the hashtag snowman raid, birthday raid. So the Rams have all their own 15, first down and 10. Stafford back to throw and a flag for a possible false start. All right, here we go. The link is in the chat, or it will be. Use the hashtag snowman birthday raid. Let's go show him some love. Let's go show him some love right now as he's on with the Red Sox and the Yankees. On 1st and 15, Stafford to throw. Rifles one over the middle, and it's incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. Renardo Green on the coverage for the 49ers, 2nd and 15. No, I'm not.
You're just wrong.
It's 14-0, good guys.
Oh,
So I'm not wrong.
like the Rams are the bad guys?
2nd and 15. The throw is complete to Devontae Adams, and Adams will pick up 12. See if he acknowledges. Everybody go raid CeeLo. Let's show him some birthday love here. Third and a couple for the Rams. Had him pinned back deep. Now we're down to 5:40 remaining in the first half. From the 21-yard line, 3rd and 4. Line to make us the 25. 10 on the play clock. Stafford back in shotgun, takes the belt high snap amidst a rush, steps up and throws, and it is caught. And a first down for the Rams, but a flag is down. Possible defensive holding. It'll give the Rams a first down anyway. Defensive holding coming up against San Francisco. Yep, defensive holding against San Francisco. And that's an automatic first down.
Just because your guys doesn't mean, they're the good guys just because.
Yes, they are. From the 36, 1st and 10. Fake to Williams. Stafford to throw. Winds up and throws a deep one. Incomplete over the head of Puka Nacua. It'll be 2nd down and 10. Thank you, love. We're going to do some more raiding here. We'll do some more raids at halftime. Renardo Green stayed with Puka Nacua. Stafford tried to launch one deep. And Stafford knew he missed one. Nakua had a couple steps on Renardo Green. 5:08 for the half, 2nd and 10. Snap to Stafford, back to throw, looking and winds up and throws, and it's caught by Kyron Williams. Williams ahead for about a gain of about 7. It leaves 3rd down and 3. We're under 5 minutes remaining in the first half. It'll be 3rd down and 4 for the Los Angeles Rams. 4:40 left in the first half. Niners 14, Rams nothing. All 4 plays on this drive have been passes for the Rams. They have to get to the 36 on 3rd down and 4 from their own 32. 5 on the play clock. Stafford takes the belt high snap against a rush and now throws back shoulder and caught. What a catch. First down, Los Angeles. Great catch by Ferguson. They picked on the rookie. Ferguson beat him, and now they're in San Francisco territory. Sigel tried to wrestle the ball out of there, but Ferguson, with those strong hands, able to haul it in. Under 4 to go in the first half. Stafford 6 of 10, 62 yards. From the Niner 47 on first down. They fake the handoff. Rifles one over the middle again, and this time it is caught. Wide open is Patterson. Or Whittington, I beg your pardon, for the Rams. And another Ram first down. And they're getting down the field quickly. So that 3rd down conversion where they hit a big one with Ferguson. And now they hit another big one with Whittington. And if you're San Francisco, you want to hold them to a field goal if you can, or turn them over again. 1st and 10 from the 49er 24. Blake Corum, the deep back. Ferguson in motion. They fake it to Corum this time, and now throws, caught by Whittington again inside the 20. And Whittington is going to be stopped short of the first down with 2:50 remaining in the half. And the Rams offense starting to find a groove. They have yet to run the ball on this drive. Remember, the Rams will get the ball to start the second half. So they could double up here. 7 plays, 70 yards, all of them passes. So it's 1st and 10 for the Rams. They did give him all 10. First down. They send pressure. He throws, caught, and that's Kyron Williams. Touchdown, Los Angeles. 8 plays, 85 yards, and 4:02 when the Rams are on the board. You had to figure that this Rams offense would get their act together. I did not hear what he said during my raid, Kenneth. And nobody was there for the 49ers. So if you're San Francisco, you got 129 seconds left in the half as Joshua Carty's extra point is good. And it's now San Francisco 14 and the Rams 7. You have to keep playing like you have been playing if you're the 49ers, because remember, you're going to start on defense for the second half, to start the second half. Oh, thanks, CeeLo. Thank you. Hey, let me do this. If he can get his channel up to like almost 40,000 in 4 years, then I know I can do it. I know I can grow quickly. I just need a good plan to do so, because getting over 2,000 is big for me. Seen so many people reach that and just explode from there. And now that I'm at that level, I know I can do the same thing. Joshua Carter to kick things off. 2:09 left in the first half. And I think it's the subjects that I have to eliminate. They pop it up. Sky Moore dropped it, picked it up, runs ahead to the 30 and out to the 34-yard line. They popped it up again. Sky Moore able to come up with it. So Mac Jones will be back at it. You hear the voice of CeeLo in the background. First and 10, 2:04 left in the half. Jones to throw, and that's deflected right at 2 minutes. So 2 minutes to go in the first half. Niners 14 and the Rams 7. We are going to take a 100-second timeout.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze car.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to I can beat up black people.
As he takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific time zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel.
Mom was always very self-sufficient, but we started noticing things were off.
I was forgetting my responsibilities at work.
I told Mom we should visit a doctor.
Alzheimer's. It was hard to hear that.
Early detection gave us time to seek information and support as a family. I've never felt more connected with Mom.
If you or your family are noticing changes, it could be Alzheimer's. Talk about seeing a doctor together.
San Francisco 14, Los Angeles 7. Niners had the ball facing second down and 10 at their own 30-yard line. There is a second half to this ball game, and though I am excited that the Niners do have a 7-point lead, I am totally nervous for this Ram offense to get cooking like they did on the last drive, which was aided by a Niner penalty from Upton Stout. But Niners keep playing the way that they're playing. They will win. Did I expect them to? I said at the top of the broadcast, no. So I will not be disappointed when, or if, let me say if, they lose tonight. Ryan Fitzpatrick and his shenanigans. 2nd and 10 from the 33. All reviews will come from the booth inside of 2 minutes. Jones Jones rolls out. Plenty of time to throw. Rifles one, and it's caught. Kendrick Bourne out to the 45-yard line. First down, 49ers. Good job on the play fake by Kendrick Bourne. In case you're just joining us, it's the 49ers 14, the Rams 7. McCaffrey with a total of 73 scrimmage yards, 44 through the air, 29 on the ground. And the Niners are doing the right thing. They're working the clock also. 15 on the play clock. McCaffrey in the backfield. 2 receivers out to the right. Lone slot to the left is Kendrick Bourne. McCaffrey jettisons the backfield. Jones back to throw. Fires over the middle. It is caught and dropped. Picked up by Pooney. Note, they call it incomplete. 2nd and 10 coming up for the 49ers. Good job by Dominic Pooney seeing the loose ball and scooping it up, but it was called incomplete. Jake Tonjes, the intended receiver for the 49ers, and an injured Ram. And it's Landman, the man who knocked the ball out from Jake Tonjes. Hey, Kenneth, I got a question for you. Are you a mod on the channel? Well, they've gone to a break. We'll find out. No, we're going to stay here. We're going to stay here. And it's this side that needs. Here, let me look at something here. How's that? Okay. A little more light. So I will kill this. No, I won't. Turn it. Okay. Kenneth, do me a favor. Would you find a couple of channels that we are familiar with, and then if they're live tonight, put their links in the chat and let's raid them? Because I have to concentrate on the game and on you guys sending messages in the chat. And there's a lot of stuff I'm doing at once. So if you can help out with that, I got Callie helping out with that when she's here, and we're going to look at the Blue Jays in the playoffs. Here, let me. Hold on a minute. Hold on a second, folks. Up. Come here. There. That should do it. That better? Yeah, better. Much better. Much better. Okay, much better. We're in the midst of an injury timeout. Okay, let's go raid them. Is it Shady Lane Homes or Shay Lane Homes? I want to be sure we get it right. So Kenneth's going to put a channel in the chat, and we're going to go raid them with a hashtag Snowman Raid. And Kenneth, if you would be so kind as to put their link in the chat, if they're on live, and then be one of the first ones over there with a hashtag Snowman Raid. Second and 10 for San Francisco at their own 45-yard line. Jones in shotgun formation. Now audibles a play now changes the play at the line. Bourne in motion. Stops at the line. And this may cost San Francisco a timeout. 3 on the play clock, down 2. They hand it to McCaffrey, and McCaffrey is going to get back to the line of scrimmage. But there is a flag on the play also, maybe a false start against San Francisco. And they're starting to shoot themselves in the foot like I was afraid of. I see Kyle Shanahan shaking his head. And it's an illegal formation against San Francisco. Rams will decline it. And it'll be 3rd and 10. Start to get nervous when you see a team that's dominated much of the first half, especially statistically, and who's only punted once. Well, each team has only punted once. 3rd and 10. Ball at the 46-yard line. Got to get to the Ram 44 for a first down. Why are you mad at? Oh, you're a Ahmad. I thought you meant mad. San Francisco spends a timeout with 1:11 remaining in the first half. And the last thing the Niners want to do is give the Rams any kind of chance, because the Rams have picked it up here late in the second quarter. Jared Verse and Trent Williams are doing battle. And it's pretty even at this point. Love seeing that battle. Williams in his 16th year out of Oklahoma. 3rd down and 10. 1:11 left in the first half. You'd love to see the 49ers convert this one with 1 timeout left in the first half. Jones out of the shotgun, takes the belt high snap and looks to throw. Plenty of time. Rifles one. It's caught. First down, Jake Tonjes. Needed 11, got 13. And now the Niners are in hurry-up mode. A minute to go in the first half. You want to come away with points. Why are the Colorado Avalanche being celebrated at the Rams game? Because Stan Kroenke owns them. Jones to throw, looking sideline, throwing sideline, caught in play by Robinson. He gets down to the 35-yard line. 40 seconds left in the first half. Mac Jones already shouting a play. 36, 35, 2 difference. Play clock and game clock. Let's see how close they can get Pinheiro. 2nd and 2. Jones to throw, looking right, throwing right, incomplete. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, the intended receiver. And now with 26 seconds left in the first half, 3rd down and 2 for the 49ers. They have 1 timeout remaining. Man, you would love to get some points on this drive. I'd rather the Niners go in 3 for 4 scoring on drives, scoring instead of 2 for 4. And also that way you force the Rams, who will get the ball in the second half, to get 10 points to catch up instead of just 7. 3rd and 2. McCaffrey, first down, inside the 30, down to the 26-yard line. Christian McCaffrey, they're going to spike it. 15, 14, and Jones spikes it. 13 seconds left in the first half. Perfect. So, Deets, I hope that answers your question of why the Colorado Avalanche is being celebrated at an LA Rams game. Stan Kroenke owns the Colorado Avalanche. 2nd down and 10. 13 seconds left in the first half. You don't need a penalty here as you are in Pinheiro's range. From the 27, 2nd and 10. Jones back to throw. Pressure coming. Over the middle. Incomplete. 9 seconds left in the first half. And I say right here, you go for the field goal. Well, I take a shot. You take a shot because you don't want to lose these 9 seconds. Napoleon, for joking reasons, yes. 9 seconds for the first half, and timeout called by whom? Los Angeles. That's their second. So each team will have 1 timeout left. Next week, it's Jalen Hurts and the world champion Eagles against Jackson Dart and the Giants. 8:15 kickoff from New Jersey. Matter of fact, I may apologize to myself. And I sat on the fence on our Thursday night pick. 9 seconds for the half. You got a field goal and a timeout in your back pocket. An incomplete pass does not hurt you either. 3rd and 10. Jones out of the gun. He hands it to McCaffrey, running straight ahead. McCaffrey, go down, please. Timeout, San Francisco, 3-2. 2 seconds left in the first half. It's 4th down and about a deuce. So you take the field goal here, go into halftime up 10. What a first half by San Francisco. This is the most complete first half I've seen from them in a while. This is the most complete first half I have seen from them since they played New England last year. Kenneth, can you put Shady Lane Holmes's link to his channel in the chat if he's live, if they're live right now? All right, San Francisco used their last timeout. Pinheiro from 37 to try to extend the lead for San Francisco. Morstead will put it down. It's down. It's up there. It's out there. It's in there. And what a first half for San Francisco. They've dominated the numbers. Mac Jones has been all that and then some. The Rams will get the ball to start the second half. But when you can go into halftime up 10 with 3 scoring plays in your first 4 drives, man, you're doing something good. Halftime, your score is the 49ers 17 and the Rams 7. I'm going to enjoy a little pasta, take a little halftime break, get some more water, and we'll come back after this.
Hey, Eagles fan. Join my man Cool McCain and a host of others as they break down every single game, every single week in an objective manner, and also from a fan's perspective as well. Remember, this cast feels just like you. Nobody likes you. And you don't care. Fly, Eagles, fly. Eagles Elite Podcast. Every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern on YouTube and other podcast outlets. Join Ryan McCarthy.
I became a Jets fan because Kurt the Frog was my favorite Muppet because he was green, and the Jets wore green. That's how I became a Jets fan.
And Dustin Henry.
ESPN is cashing all in on let's pay a few personalities and we'll just kind of fill in the gaps.
As they walk you through all of the world of sports from their perspective.
The Albany Empire, it's a literal circus.
No credentials required. Where, Ryan, say the tag.
Where you don't need a press pass to talk sports.
Every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. On YouTube and where you can find all podcasts.
From the hills of Santa Clara to the legacy of the stick, this is where red runs deep and greatness wears gold. 40 plus years of fan, 30 years in the booth, and now it's personal. The 49ers like you've never heard them before. This is That 49ers Show on Snowman Sportsnet. Hosted by Brian Snow, each week you will get a recap of the game that just happened and the game that will happen. All the stats, facts, and figures, all the fun notes, fan chats, and everything else you could put into 30 minutes. This is That 49ers Show on Snowman Sportsnet. Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central.
Drew Willingham.
In this case, yeah, you put the blame on Kyle Shanahan for apparently not preparing the team enough for the overtime rules, supposedly.
Cole Johnson.
Peyton was considered the winner, and he was the darling of all darlings for Gerald.
With a special appearance by Tyrone Alizé McDummy.
Ain't nobody calling me. Text delete, 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 delete.
Join these two football enthusiasts as they give you total football talk. Live every Monday at 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Central on the Sertoba Media and the Comey Media YouTube channels.
Dad?
Just 1 minute, okay?
Hey, Bobo, do trees tell each other stories?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't know that.
Hey, why don't we go find out? Listen.
Do clouds take naps?
I couldn't tell you.
Can birds draw pictures?
I don't have an answer for that.
Dad, do stars visit their friends?
Look!
I think I finally found.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, Mason.
Hey, Mason.
Got a new house. It's looking pretty cool so far.
A place that I call home.
I'm teaching Louise how to cook some lasagna.
It only takes a spark to make a fire start.
Thank you.
Study, please.
I think I finally found a place to make my own. A place that I call home. This place that I call home.
Hey everybody, Snowman here. Looking for the best way to experience live events? Well, SeatGeek has you covered. With just a few taps on your phone, you can find the best seats for concerts, sports, theater, and more. Don't miss out on unforgettable moments. Download the SeatGeek app today and get ready for an experience like no other. Each ticket is vetted for authenticity and ranked on a 1 to 10 scale. And right now, if you sign up and use the code SNOWMAN, you will get $20 off of your first purchase. That's only through the power of SeatGeek, where fans can fan.
Hey, Eagles fan. Join my man Cool McCain and a host of others as they break down every single game, every single week in an objective manner, and also from a fan's perspective as well. Remember, this cast feels just like you. Nobody likes you. And you don't care. Fly, Eagles, fly. Eagles Elite Podcast, every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern on YouTube and other podcast outlets. Join Ryan McCarthy.
I became a Jets fan because Kurt the Frog was my favorite Muppet because he was green, and the Jets wore green. That's how I became a Jets fan.
And Dustin Henry.
ESPN is cashing all in on let's pay a few personalities and we'll just kind of fill in the gaps.
As they walk you through all of the world of sports from their perspective.
The Albany Empire, it's a literal circus.
No credentials required. Where, Ryan, say the tag.
Where you don't need a press pass to talk sports.
Every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. On YouTube and where you can find all podcasts.
From the hills of Santa Clara to the legacy of the stick, this is where red runs deep and greatness wears gold. 40 plus years of fan, 30 years in the booth, and now it's personal. The 49ers like you've never heard them before. This is That 49ers Show on Snowman Sportsnet. Hosted by Brian Snow, each week you will get a recap of the game that just happened and the game that will happen. All the stats, facts, and figures, all the fun notes, fan chats, and everything else you could put into 30 minutes. This is That 49ers Show on Snowman Sportsnet. Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central.
Drew Willingham.
In this case, yeah, you put the blame on Kyle Shanahan for apparently not preparing the team enough for the overtime rules, supposedly.
Cole Johnson.
Peyton was considered the winner, and he was the darling of all darlings for Gerald.
With a special appearance by Tyrone Alizé McDummy.
Ain't nobody calling me. Text. Delete! 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 Delete!
Join these two football enthusiasts as they give you Total Football Talk. Live every Monday at 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Central on the Sertoba Media and the Comey Media YouTube channels.
Dad,
Just 1 minute, okay?
hey Bobo, do trees tell each other stories?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't know that.
Hey, why don't we go find out? Listen.
Do clouds take naps?
I couldn't tell you.
Can birds draw pictures?
I don't have an answer for that.
Dad, do stars visit their friends?
Look!
I think I finally found.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, Mason.
Mason.
Got a new house. It's looking pretty cool so far.
Finally found a place that I call home.
I'm teaching Louise how to cook some lasagna.
It only takes a spark to make a fire start.
Thank you.
Study, please.
I think I finally found a place to make my own. A place that I call home. This place that I call home.
Hey everybody, Snowman here. Looking for the best way to experience live events? Well, SeatGeek has you covered. With just a few taps on your phone, you can find the best seats for concerts, sports, theater, and more. Don't miss out on unforgettable moments. Download the SeatGeek app today and get ready for an experience like no other. Each ticket is vetted for authenticity and ranked on a 1 to 10 scale. And right now, if you sign up and use the code SNOWMAN, you will get $20 off of your first purchase. That's only through the power of SeatGeek, where fans can fan.
Start of the third quarter as Mac Jones has 6 touchdown passes this season, tied for the most in the first 3 games for the 49ers, with the great Jim Plunkett, who made his name as a Raider. Jones is 15 of 23 for 179 yards, 2 touchdowns. He didn't throw a pick, he didn't fumble, nor was he sacked in the first half. But I expect the Rams to turn that defense up. There you go. I expect the Rams to turn the defense up. Eddie Pinheiro will kick things off for San Francisco. Los Angeles will get the ball to start the third quarter. And it's high. It's a knuckleball. It's short, taken at the 10, ahead to the 15, 20, 25, 30, exploding throughout to the 37-yard line. And that's where the Rams will start. Are you a mod on this channel, Kenneth? I thought you were. Hang tight a minute. Since 2024, the Rams have 6 wins when trailing at halftime, and the Niners led at halftime last year in this same stadium. Same deficit also. 17-7 San Francisco, 1st and 10 for the Rams at the 37-yard line. Moving left, Stafford to throw. He rifles one, caught by Nakua. Nakua's wrestled out of bounds by Upton Stout and company. Diamonor Lenore back there also. Gain of 4, 2nd down and 6. Oh, Clark is not a mod. That explains that. Hold on, Kenneth. And the Rams are going, hurry up. Officials stop it. There we go. 2nd down and 6. Stafford to throw. Winds up and throws back. Shoulder. It's caught. 1st down. And they call it a catch. Let's take a look. Oh, he was fumbling it. But they give him a 1st down at the Niner 39. Hand off Kyron Williams. And Williams is bottled up and dropped after a gain of 1, maybe 2. There's a flag down on the play. Kenneth, you should be a mod now, my man. Oh, it's defensive holding. Oh, it's offensive holding. So they offset. Okay, there's the link. There's a link in the channel. Use the hashtag Snowman Raid, folks. So the penalties offset. And we'll replay 1st down at the Niner 39. 13:45 remaining in the 3rd. San Francisco 17, Los Angeles 7. And the handoff to Kyron Williams straight up the middle. And Kyron Williams will get down to the 49 or 35-yard line. Gain of 4, 2nd down and 6. And the Niners do have the lone sack and lone takeaway of this ball game. They weren't able to turn that takeaway into points, but the sack, after the sack, they did turn that into points. 2nd down and 6 from the Niner 35. 3 receivers out to the left, nobody to the right except the tight end. Now Nakua in motion, and off Kyron Williams, and this time, they fake it and they throw it. It's incomplete. Wow, what a fake! What a fake by Stafford! Oh baby! All right, Shady Lane Holmes is getting a raid next, folks. The link is in the chat. Use the hashtag Snowman Raid, and he's covering the Red Sox and the Yankees are up 4-0 in their winner-take-all game 3. 3rd and 6. Stafford back. Throws. Dropped! Oh, wow! And it's 4th and 6. Oh my, Kyron Williams had a gift 1st down as he beat Fred Warner but could not hold on to the ball. Wow. So now Joshua Carty will try a 53-yard field goal attempt, right hash, angle to the left. And it is wide. Wow. 53-yard field goal attempt is wide. So the Rams got down into Niner territory, but unable to capitalize on their first drive of the second half. And San Francisco has the ball up by 10. 12:46 left in the 3rd. Niners 17, Rams 7. Oh, you're welcome, Kenneth. You are welcome, my man. You are welcome. I am too, Arku. Because I will honestly tell you, and people who listen to the morning show heard me say, I'm on the fence for this game because my brain said Rams because of the way they were playing and how they beat the Colts. And my heart says 49ers because they've been my team since 1981. And my brain also said Rams because we are completely beat up at key position, especially given the fact that Brock Purdy, along with Juwan Jennings and Ricky Pearsall, are not in uniform tonight, out with injuries. But all that means, should we win tonight and we get 10 days off, they get extra time to heal. Purdy is out with a turf toe. Now, with the Niners having the ball at their own 43, I think that's where they'll start after this timeout. Can they take it downfield and punch them in the mouth and punch it in the end zone? Now, we led the Rams last year 24-17, 24-7, and they came back and beat us. Can't have that tonight. I don't think Purdy's going to be back in time in 10 days. I'd like to be wrong. He said, thanks for supporting his channel. Thank you, Kenneth. Keep the channels coming, and let's keep the raids going, folks. Did I get the approval? Did I get the approval for Fanatics? I think I did. I think Fanatics I can advertise Fanatics as the sponsor of our channel now. It's an affiliate sponsorship, but oh yeah. Okay. And for lids. Sweet. Christian McCaffrey, 45 rushing yards. He has a touchdown receiving tonight. Kyron Williams with 30 yards rushing. And the 49ers have the ball, 1st and 10. They'll start at their own 43-yard line where the field goal was missed. Jones out of the shotgun, hands it to McCaffrey, running straight ahead, and McCaffrey will get 1, maybe 2. It'll be 2nd down coming up for the 49ers. Pearsall and Ayuk both with knee injuries. Jawan dealing with ankle and ribs. Ben Barch with an ankle injury. George Kittle a hamstring. Nick Bosa gone for the year with an ACL injury. Those are just some of the players that are on the injured list for the 49ers. But they lead by 10 here. Use check in motion from right to left. Jones to throw. They send pressure. A lob to the sideline. Incomplete. There was a miscommunication there. Man, get out of my face. Stupid fly. 3rd down coming up. And now another injury for the 49ers. Davis is out with a hand injury. My goodness. How much more can the Niners get beat up? Or how much energy can they take from the Indiana Fever? All right, 3rd and 7, 3rd and 8 from the 45-yard line. Jones out of the shotgun. They send pressure. Jones to throw. Rifles one. Sideline. Incomplete. Looking for Tonjes. There's a flag for a pass interference. Williams, the guilty party for the Rams. And an automatic 1st down for the 49ers. That ACL injury was the real killer. Yeah, it was, Napoleon. Yes, it was. Hey, Napoleon, did you see that I ran your ad a few times this morning? So the Niners get a new set of downs with an even 12 minutes remaining in the 3rd quarter. Only 3 penalties against each team tonight. Use check on the left. McCaffrey in motion, right to left. Jones to throw. Deep drop. Sideline. And caught by Kendrick Bourne. 1st down, San Francisco. And right now, the Niners are slicing them to pieces. But I remind you, they did this last year for 3.5 quarters, and that last half quarter was all Rams. Oh, you're welcome, Napoleon. Always, man. Jared Verse lays a lick on Mac Jones. So from the 30-yard line, first down and 10, 49ers back to work, leading by 10, toss to McCaffrey, running left. McCaffrey will get 2, maybe 3. Now, defenses are keying in on Christian McCaffrey. And Jones is limping. Not him. Ay, ay, ay. Second down and 8, 10:50 remaining third quarter. Jones is gutting it out under center with Brian Robinson behind him, and now he'll call an audible with 6 on the play clock. And Jones takes the snap and hands to Robinson on a crossbuck, and Robinson will push forward to get maybe 5. Officially, it looks like a gain of 4. Jones is walking better this time out, or this trip, I beg your pardon. Third down coming up for Mac Jones and company. And I'll say it again, how many more hits can this 49er team take? They just lost DJ Jones to an injury. Third down and 3. If you're San Francisco, you want to convert this. Jones out of the shotgun. 8 on the play clock. Tonjes in motion from right to left. Jones lifts and lowers his legs, takes the belt high snap and rifles one, and it's caught by Kendrick Bourne for a first down to the 13-yard line. This is the best I have seen the 49ers offense this year. Save the game, even better than the game they played in New Orleans, because they wound up with 5 field goals with 4 red zone trips. And they're back in the red zone now from the 13-yard line, first down and 10. Kendrick Bourne in motion. Now he circles back the other way. Jones gives it to McCaffrey. McCaffrey inside the 10, down to the 9. If you're San Francisco, you want to punch this in the end zone and punch them in the mouth. Second down coming up for the 49ers. 9:03 remaining in the third quarter. This has been their game. This has been their game plan. This is the 8th play of the drive coming up. It's a 4-yard gain for McCaffrey. Second down and 6. 8:48 left in the third. 17 for the Niners, 7 for the Rams. Niners trying to go 4-1 on the season. Valdez-Scantling in motion. They fake it to McCaffrey against pressure. He throws right side. Caught by Kendrick Bourne. Where are they going to spot it? It's first and goal, San Francisco. I may need to get the horn ready. Good job by Jake Brindle holding off the pressure, and a great job by Kendrick Bourne coming open, holding on to the ball. So it's first and goal, 49ers. 8:05 left in the third. San Francisco is on a roll, folks. From the 3-yard line, first and goal, out of the I formation, hand off McCaffrey, straight up the middle. McCaffrey, can he get there? Can he get there? He cannot. He's down to the 1. Give it back to him. Once again, I state the 49ers are the only team in the NFL so far this year that does not have a rushing touchdown. Second down and goal at the 1. McCaffrey is in the backfield along with Juszczyk. I say you give it back to 23. Let him break the spell. They give it to Juszczyk, and they're waiting for him. Doggone it. Doggone it. Oh, man. That time it had to go to McCaffrey. Had to. Now you got to throw on third down if you're San Francisco. 7:05 left in the third. This is the 12th play of the drive coming up. And they're just eating this clock, man. Third and goal at the 2-yard line. And this might be 2-down territory. 2 years ago, the Niners had 27 rushing touchdowns. Last year, they had 17. They've got none so far in 2025. Third and goal. 5 on the play clock. Juszczyk in motion. And a timeout. So you would figure Kyle Shanahan would call 2 plays. But you got to come if you're San Francisco, you've got to come away with points. You can't gamble here, especially with how the how the Ram offense can heat up at any time. I was glad you saw it, Napoleon. I was glad you saw it. 3rd down and goal for San Francisco. Do me a favor, Kenneth, if you're still here, or if anyone in the chat can find it, can you put Rising Rhino's channel in the chat? We're going to rate him at the next timeout. 3rd and goal from outside the 2-yard line. 52nd play of the night for San Francisco. Valdez-Scantling across the formation in motion from left to right. Jones waits, takes the belt high snap. They send pressure, throws, incomplete. And Mac Jones is down. Oh no. He just fell to the ground. They sent pressure on him. Yeah, that is a lucky break for San Francisco, but this ain't. It's 4th and goal for the 49ers, and they may be down to their 3rd string quarterback. Oh, he landed right on that knee. He landed right on his left knee. Ugh. He landed right on that knee, and he fell right down to the ground. Oh, my goodness. Let's see what the Niners do. They're probably going to take the field goal here. And we're going to take a 100-second timeout. Stand by.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze car.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crown they get, they palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to, I can beat up black people.
As he takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, No, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel.
Mom was always very self-sufficient, but we started noticing things were off.
I was forgetting my responsibilities at work.
I told Mom we should visit a doctor.
Alzheimer's. It was hard to hear that.
Early detection gave us time to seek information and support as a family. I've never felt more connected with Mom.
If you or your family are noticing changes, it could be Alzheimer's. Talk about seeing a doctor together.
Still awaiting a word on Mac Jones, as he landed right on his knee. It already had a brace on it. Well, Jones is on the bench. That's good to hear. He might be back. He might be back later. We'll see. So you take the points here, 20-yard field goal attempt. It's good. And the Niners lead 20-7. But that could have been so much worse for the Rams. But they get 3 out of it. They did not. Doggone. They did not gamble. They did not gamble like they did last week against the Jaguars. Okay. Ryan Dyer is our next raid. Adrian Martinez is our backup. There you go. Everybody hit him up with a snowman rage. Let's send him some likes. Ryan Dyer is the gentleman's name. And the Rams have it out to the 32-yard line. Did my message didn't pop up? He did. He did. He got our message. All right. He did get our raid. From the 31, the Rams go back to work. 6:27 left in the third. Stafford back to throw. Shuffles in the pocket. Now in trouble. Throws incomplete. Looking for Blake Corum out of the backfield. Great coverage that time by San Francisco. And I forgot the young man's name that fast. Is it Ryan? It's Ryan something. Stafford to throw on 2nd and 10, and he rifles one deep over the middle, and that's caught by Tutu Atwell. His first catch of the night, and a first down for the Rams. That is Atwell's first catch of the night, and it's a big one. Deep into 49er territory as he beats Siegle flying down the field. Ryan Dyer is his name. Ryan Dyer is the young man's name that we're rating, folks. And another 49er down. What? That's Yatir Gross Matos in his 6th season. He's up, and he's walking under his own power, which is good to see, but he does have a pronounced limp. So Yatir Gross Matos walks off. 6 minutes to go in the third. Niners 20, Rams 7. Rams back in business at the Niner 35. Stafford to throw. Rifles one over the middle. Caught by Nakua. Down to the 20. Maybe to the 19-yard line. Gain of 16. And a first down for the Rams. This is what I was afraid of when you don't get touchdowns. Because 2 touchdowns by the Rams, and they get the lead. Quick decision by Matthew Stafford, who rifles one over the middle. Fred Warner made the stop on Nakua. So Mac Jones is walking. Good to see. Nakua 5 catches, 44 yards. 5 on the play clock. Ball, first and 10 from the 19. Stafford back, looking to throw, escapes the pocket and fires. It is incomplete, looking for Blake Corum. Jair Brown was coming to hit him. Second down and 10 coming up for the Rams. All right. Let's raid Ryan Dyer, folks. There's his channel. Let me know if anything goes wrong. Use the hashtag #SnowmanRaid. Second down and 10 from the 19-yard line. Quick throw, caught Nakua. Nakua's got a first down at the 10. They sent the blitz. Blake Corum is having a rough night. That he is. But they sent the blitz. Nakua was able to beat it. He picks up 11 and a first down. First and goal, San Francisco. First and goal, Los Angeles. I beg your pardon. I'm not on tonight. But 4.5 of the third, 20-7. San Francisco leads. Nakua in motion, and they hand it off to Williams straight up the middle, and Kyron Williams is down to the 1. 4:20 left in the third, which means the 49ers are going to have to go down and score every time the Rams score. Every single time. They got to match the Rams score so they can stay in front because their defense is getting pounded right now. Second down and goal from the 1. Stafford under center, 2 receivers out to the right. Over the middle, caught, touchdown Rams. Somebody on the 49ers blew an assignment, and it's Nakua who gets in the end zone for the Rams. $69 yards and 12 plays for the Los Angeles Rams, and they're right back in it. And if you think about it, it should be 28. But the 49ers had to settle for 2 field goals. One at the end of the first half and one just on their last drive. Mac Jones is getting ready. He may come back in the ball game after all. 3:45 left in the third. And no, that is not offensive PI. Snap is down to Carty, and it's good. So the Rams within 6. 49ers 20, Rams 14. Let's pause for 100 seconds. This is Thursday Night Football featuring the San Francisco 49ers on Snowman Sportsnet.
Drew Willingham.
In this case, yeah, you put the blame on Kyle Shanahan for apparently not preparing the team enough for the overtime rules, supposedly.
Cole Johnson.
Peyton was considered the winner, and he was the darling of all darlings for Gerald.
With a special appearance by Tyrone Alizé McDummy.
Ain't nobody calling me. Text. Delete!
Join these 2 football enthusiasts as they give you Total Football Talk. Live every Monday at 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Central on the Sertoba Media and the Comey Media YouTube channels.
Hey everybody, Snowman here. Looking for the best way to experience live events? Well, SeatGeek has you covered. With just a few taps on your phone, you can find the best seats for concerts, sports, theater, and more. Don't miss out on unforgettable moments. Download the SeatGeek app today and get ready for an experience like no other. Each ticket is vetted for authenticity and ranked on a 1 to 10 scale. And right now, if you sign up and use the code SNOWMAN, you will get $20 off of your first purchase. That's only through the power of SeatGeek, where fans can fan.
Niners 20, Rams 14. As we have 3:45 remaining in the third quarter. The Niners led at halftime 17-7, and they are 2-0 this season when leading at halftime. But we have lost Jones to a hand injury. Half the players are not on the trip for San Francisco, and I still sit here cautiously optimistic, if you want to call it that, but I'm still sitting here shaking in my boots after watching how the Rams just raced downfield and got 7 points. Meanwhile, we chew up all the time in the world, and we only got 3. Let's just hope the Niners offense keeps producing and that we don't turn the ball over. We haven't turned the ball over yet. Here's Cardi's line drive kick. It's going to bounce, and it's going to be taken by Isaac Garendo. And Garendo's going to be stopped short of the Did the ball come out? Did the ball come out? No, the ball did not come out. So the 49ers have the ball, 1st and 10. Oh, baby. Oh, that's out. That ball's out. That ball is out. That ball's out. Let's call a spade a spade. That ball's out. But they blew the... Yeah, they're going to challenge it. That's Rams ball. Heck yeah, they're going to challenge it. That's Rams football. That ball's out. That ball's out. Well, McKay doesn't look pleased. That ball's out, though, folks. Garendo ran into Dolak. Whistle already had blown at the time, but that ball's out. That whistle should not have blown. That whistle should not have blown. Oh, Niners catch a break. They catch a huge break. They catch a huge break because Dolak actually forced a fumble, but the whistle had blown. 1st and 10 for San Francisco at their own 27. And a flag for a false start. That's their 4th penalty of the night. See, play like that. Colton McKivitt's guilty of the false start. Play like that can rattle a team that's been, for the most part, in control for most of the night. Let's just hope it doesn't happen to the 49ers. They've been in control most of the night. This offense has been churning all night. They face 1st and 15 at their own 22. Bourne in motion, right to left. Fake to McCaffrey. Jones to throw. Escapes to his right and fire sideline. Caught Kendrick Bourne, and he will pick up 7. It'll be 2nd down and 8. 3:28 left in the 3rd quarter. Jones is 19 of 29 for 220 yards. 2 touchdowns, no picks. And Bourne has caught 7 for 105. 3:05 left in the 3rd. Keep that clock a moving and keep the offense a churning. 2nd down and 9. Gain of 6 on the play. Snap to Jones over the middle. And that is caught by Will Farrell. Farrell with the catch. He'll be short by a yard. It'll be 3rd down coming up for the 49ers. Luke Farrell with the reception, and the Niners are going to go quick. 3rd down and 1. You can get Mac Jones to sneak over the top for a yard. No wasted motions for the 49ers. 2.5 of the 3rd. 3rd and 1. It's Jones to the right side. He didn't get it. Oh, did they move yeah, they moved the chains. I don't think he got that, folks. There may be a challenge incoming. I don't think he got that 1st down. He didn't. His knee was down. Oh, heavens. Don't shoot yourselves in the foot, y'all. Yep. There's a challenge. He didn't get that 1st down. He did not get that 1st down. He was short. I'm looking at the replay right now. He didn't get the 1st down. So there's a challenge coming. And again, McVay is not. Yep, they reposition. It's fourth down. It's 4th and 1. Give it back to Mac Jones. Yeah, he was short of. Yeah, Deets, he was short of that first down. How often have you heard that from me and Jen Stream? The false start too many times. Yeah, Jones had his knee down short. So let Mac Jones run it again. Right there. Right there. Knee comes down short of the first down, and then he was tackled by Spates. It's 4th and inches. 1:53 left in the third. I'm afraid of this play. You all are hearing me say it right now. I'm afraid of this play. 4th down and inches. Everybody in tight for both teams. Does he have it? No, he does not. Well, wait a minute. Yeah, he's got it. He's got it. First down, San Francisco. Oh, baby. Phew. Yeah, he clearly got the first down. Oh, baby. And thank you, Kyle Juszczyk, for that push. Juszczyk in his 14th year out of Harvard. So now we'll chew up the final minute of the third quarter, but you got to keep moving the ball, fellas. 1st and 10 for the 49ers. And the handoff is to McCaffrey. Now what? Timeout San Francisco, their second. They're only going to have one timeout left. That's a smart push from the Harvard grad. Absolutely it is. Absolutely it is. So San Francisco will have one timeout left for the remainder of the game. But in this case, you don't want to mess up anything or anywhere because this Rams offense can cook at any time. And the Niners got a lucky break before this drive even started as a fumble was forced, but the whistle had blown the play dead. Niners 5 of 11 on 3rd down, 3 for 3 tonight on 4th down. And one of those gambles led to points. 7 of them to be exact. Who did Miss Genevieve pick in the Knowles versus Miami game? I don't think we got her pick. We'll do it tomorrow. 1st and 10, San Francisco at their own 43. Toss McCaffrey running right. McCaffrey trying to squeeze through. He does. Well, I said 43. I meant 39. He'll get out to the 42. 50 seconds left in the third quarter. Niners 20, Rams 14. 18 carries, 61 yards for McCaffrey. And you got the feeling this Niner offensive line can get him to bust one through. Now they got to run a play before the clock. They got to run a play before the play clock runs out. 2nd down and 6, 4-yard gain that time. And they fake it to Robinson and throw it to Juszczyk. And Juszczyk hopping over the line, and he's going to be marked a yard short of the first down. 15 seconds left in the third quarter. And that more than likely will take us to the end of the third period. So the Niners got 7 in the first, 10 in the second. They got a field goal in the third. And we're done with 3. And it's the Niners 20 and the Rams 14. We'll be back in 100 seconds. Back after this timeout. From the hills of Santa Clara to the legacy of the stick, this is where red runs deep and greatness wears gold. 40 plus years a fan, 30 years in the booth, and now it's personal. The 49ers like you've never heard them before. This is That 49ers Show on Snowman Sportsnet. Hosted by Brian Snow, each week you will get a recap of the game that just happened and the game that will happen. All the stats, facts, and figures, all the fun notes, fan chats, and everything else you could put into 30 minutes. This is That 49ers Show on Snowman Sportsnet, Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like the high five strangers got, game-winning interception, first down, just a nice solid tackle. If you're in arm's length, you will be swapping skin with this extrovert. You see, he knows SeatGeek got him a great deal on tickets, so he can focus on what he does best, smacking palms. SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
One quarter remaining in this slugfest. It's the Niners 20 and the Rams 14. And here we go, the fourth and final period. Update from the Bronx. Cam Schlittler has 12 strikeouts and 8 innings pitched. It's 4-0 Yankees in the bottom, going to the bottom of the eighth. That game's over. Cam Schlittler has been a strikeout machine. He's been a strikeout machine tonight. All right. 3rd and 1 for the 49ers. This is McCaffrey. He's dragged down from behind for a loss. That's Landman who made the stop. And they're not going on 4th down. You don't do it here. Why are you trying to run outside when you had success running up the middle? You had success running up the middle tonight. Well, that's why Braden Fisk was coming and Landman raced outside. Now it's 4th and 4. Now the Rams will have the ball and a shot at the lead. Here's Morstead's punt. Fair catch. Nope, no fair catch. Now he runs ahead to the 10. And he's brought down at the 12-yard line. Isaac Garendo, who's been in Kyle Shanahan's doghouse, with the stop. So let's see what happens. Let's see if the 49ers can get a stop on defense. They haven't had a stop on defense since the second quarter. First and 10 from the 12-yard line for the Rams, moving right. 4 on the line for San Francisco. And Stafford back to throw, quick throw, and it's caught by Nakua. Nakua trying to push his way forward, and he gets knocked down at the 21-yard line. Gate of 9, 2nd and 1. And here they go again. He's got 8 receptions tonight and the most in the team's first 5 games with 50. 2nd and 1. Stafford to throw. And over the middle, it's caught. First down and more. Fred Warner with the stop for the 49ers. And now the Rams are going tempo. That's why they've been able to slice us up. They've been going tempo. Snap to Stafford. Back to throw again. And over the middle, incomplete. Devontae Adams on the The Devontae Adams, the intended receiver, I beg your pardon. That should have been an interception. Renardo Green misread it. 2nd and 10. Yatir Gross-Matos. Oh. And now Yatir Gross-Matos is out with a hamstring injury. How much more can this Niner team take? They're dropping like flies. 2nd and 10. 13:04 for the ball game. Snap to Stafford over the middle, and that pass is complete to Kyron Williams, and Williams will get out to the 20 to the 34. 3rd down and 1. They're going to come back and win this thing, the Rams are, unless we get a stop right here. 12:48 for the ball game. 3rd and inches for the Rams. Third down and inches for the Rams. Stafford under center. Whittington in motion. The handoff to Kyron Williams, and he squeezes through for the 1st down. Another set of downs for the Rams. You got to stiffen up here, guys. Stafford 18 of 27, 217 yards. Kyron Williams has carried the ball 10 times for 40 yards. Nakua has caught 8 for 65. And the Rams quickly back to work on 1st and 10. They send the blitz. Stafford throws. It's incomplete. Deflected at the line by Bryce Huff. Stafford's looking for a hit to the helmet. Not going to get it. Oh, boy. I think the refs missed one. Missed 2 of them, actually, because Diamondor and Lenore was holding on Nakua. I think the refs missed. Well, they got that one. So the Rams get a 1st down. So it's defensive holding. From the 42, 1st and 10 for the Rams. 5th penalty against San Francisco. Back to throw is Stafford. Looking to throw. Looking. And caught. Devontae Adams with his 1st catch, but this may come back. Nope. Hands to the face against San Francisco. So that penalty is declined. 6 penalties now against San Francisco. 2 of them on this drive. And they've been drive extenders. So Devontae Adams gets his 1st catch of the night. $11:35 remaining in the ball game. Rams are now at the 32 of San Francisco. Back to throw is Stafford. Over the middle. Got him. Devontae Adams. He'll get down to the 8. Six times last year, they trailed in the 4th quarter, and they came back to win, and they're doing that right now. And Upton Stout was out of position. You may not have to apologize after all, Napoleon. 1st and goal from the 8. Back to throw Stafford. And throws it incomplete. 2nd and goal from the 8. Schlittler is the first pitcher in Major League Baseball playoff history to have 12 strikeouts or more in a winner-take-all postseason game. Well, Morris had 10. That defeats Morris' record because Morris had 10 in 1991. 9th play of the drive coming up for the Rams. Niners helped extend it with a couple of penalties. Stafford to throw. He fires. Touchdown. Kyron Williams. His 2nd touchdown reception of the night, and the Rams are an extra point away from going up. 10:39 left, and the Rams have evened this game at 20. And you had to figure they were getting their offense cooking after the way the Niners started out 14-0, then 17-7. But the Rams offense, you can't hold them down all night unless you have a great defensive plan for them. Cardi's extra point is blocked. Oh, yeah, blocked. Cardi missed the extra point. Okay. So instead of the Rams going up, we're tied. 20 apiece. But a great job by the Rams getting back in this ball game. Tied at 20, back in 100 seconds.
From the hills of Santa Clara to the legacy of the stick, this is where red runs deep and greatness wears gold. 40 plus years of fan, 30 years in the booth, and now it's personal. The 49ers like you've never heard them before. This is That 49ers Show on Snowman Sportsnet. Hosted by Brian Snow, each week you will get a recap of the game that just happened and the game that will happen. All the stats, facts, and figures, all the fun notes, fan chats, and everything else you could put into 30 minutes. This is That 49ers Show on Snowman Sportsnet. Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like the high five strangers got. Game-winning interception. First down. Just a nice, solid tackle. If you're in arm's length, you will be swapping skin with this extrovert. You see, he knows SeatGeek got him a great deal on tickets, so he can focus on what he does best, smacking palms. SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
$20 apiece in Los Angeles. Another masterful drive by the Los Angeles Rams as they just went 90 yards for the score. Another Snowman overtime fiasco. Man, don't say that. Don't say that. Final scoreline for Schlittler. He goes 8, gives up 5 hits, no runs, strikes out 12. Indeed, what a performance. So the Niners will get the ball. This time, the game is now tied at 20. And we lost 2 big depth pieces on defense. Here's Cardi's kick. Sidewinding knuckleball, and it will get to the end zone, and Sky Moore will make it a touchback. Another kick block for the Rams. They had one blocked against Tennessee. They had 2 of them blocked in Philadelphia. And they had one blocked tonight. And it was Elliott with the block. Now let's see if the Niners can do something with it. From the 35, they go back to work moving left. On first down and 10, McCaffrey the lone back. And it's Jones back to throw. Looking and throws. Jake the Snake. Tonjes will get banged out of bounds after about a yard. They sent the pressure on Mac Jones, which is what they've been doing the entire second half. And he's only able to get 1. Second down coming up. Only got a couple on that play. Second down and 8. It's a combination, Dietz says, that the blocking is bad, but the kicks are low. Valdez Scantling in motion. They give it to McCaffrey, and McCaffrey is not going to get nothing. Third down coming up for the Rams. And they are feeling themselves now after coming back from 14-0 down, and they are tied at 20. Third and 8. If you're for the 49ers, they got to have it, or they'll give the ball back to this red-hot Ram offense or the blue-hot Rams. They're 5 for 12 on third down. They're over the last 4. Snap to Jones. They bring pressure. Jones, sideline, incomplete. Looking for Robinson, who slipped on the play, and it's 4th and 8. Now it's going to be up to the Niners defense, which is missing a lot of parts right now. Jared Verse brought pressure. Here's Morstead's punt. High end over Wren, and no fair catch that time. Receiver gets out to the 30-yard line. Now the Rams look to get the lead. Tied at 20, 9-11 remaining in the fourth quarter. Let's take a 100-second timeout.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze claw.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to I can beat up black people.
As he takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, No, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel.
Mom was always very self-sufficient, but we started noticing things were off.
I was forgetting my responsibilities at work.
I told Mom we should visit a doctor.
Alzheimer's. It was hard to hear that.
Early detection gave us time to seek information and support as a family. I've never felt more connected with Mom.
If you or your family are noticing changes, it could be Alzheimer's. Talk about seeing a doctor together.
You see this look on my face? I was afraid something like this was going to happen tonight because you just cannot keep that Rams offense down, which is exactly what the 49ers need to do right here in a tie game at 20. This is week 5 of the NFL. And if there was ever a time, the Niners have not stopped the Rams since the first quarter, when they stopped them twice. In fact, the Rams have punted, I believe, only twice in this game. Let's make it 3 with a stop here with 9-11 remaining. First and 10 for San Francisco, or for the Rams at their own 30. Stafford to throw. Here he goes again. Sideline, incomplete, looking for Devontae Adams. Trying to run the out route to Devontae Adams. 2nd and 10. 9:06 left from their own 30. 2-2 out well in motion for the Rams. Stafford to throw over the middle. That is caught. Devontae Adams. He'll be short of the first down at the 39. Oh, they're going to mark him 2 yards short of the 38. The middle of the field has been wide open all night for the Rams. All night. They're finally taking advantage of it. And somehow Robert Saleh has got to make an adjustment. Stafford 22 for 33 for 284 yards. All the most of it, 279 since the first quarter. And he's thrown 3 touchdowns since the first quarter. 3rd and 1. Snap to Stafford. This time he'll throw for it. And it's, oh my heavens. That was nearly intercepted by D. Winters. But I'm willing to bet you the Rams are going to go for it on 4th and 1. No, they're not. They're going to send the punting unit out. Wow. D. Winters nearly had an interception. Here's the punt by the Rams. High knuckleball end over end, and Sky Moore lets it bounce. It stays in play, and the Niners are going to be pinned very deep at the 2-yard line with 8:04 left. When it rains, it pours. I swear to God, when it rains, it pours. But the Niners have the ball back, tied at 20, back in 100 seconds.
Mom was always very self-sufficient, but we started noticing things were off.
I was forgetting my responsibilities at work.
I told Mom we should visit a doctor.
Alzheimer's. It was hard to hear that.
Early detection gave us time to seek information and support as a family. I've never felt more connected with Mom.
If you or your family are noticing changes, it could be Alzheimer's. Talk about seeing a doctor together.
Join Ryan McCarthy.
I became a Jets fan because Kurt the Frog was my favorite Muppet because he was green, and the Jets wore green. That's how I became a Jets fan.
And Dustin Henry.
ESPN is cashing all in on let's pay a few personalities and we'll just kind of fill in the gaps
as they walk you through all of the world of sports from their perspective.
The Albany Empire, it's a literal circus.
No credentials required. Where, Ryan, say the tag.
Where you don't need a press pass to talk sports.
Every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. On YouTube and where you can find all podcasts.
$20 apiece. The Niners make the Rams go 3 and out, but they have the ball at their own 2-yard line. That's a first stop for San Francisco since midway through the second period. Play of the game, that punt. Yeah, I believe it. I believe it, unless the Niners somehow get downfield. So the Niners have it 1st and 10 at their own 2 as we get back to work. Let's see what San Francisco can do. Yeah. That was a great, great punt. 8:04 left. Tied at 20. Jones will operate out of the shotgun with McCaffrey standing to his left. From the 2-yard line, 1st and 10, Jones to throw over the middle, incomplete. Landman with the deflection, 2nd and 10. Good play by Landman. Rams have tied this game at 20 because their offense got cooking, as I was afraid they do, but let's Let's face it, the Rams are the division champs, defending division champs for a reason. 2nd and 10 from the 2-yard line. Let's see if the 49ers can provide an answer. Jarrett versus the man to watch. He's lined up to the right. Back to throw over the middle, and that pass is caught by Kendrick Bourne out to the 11. 3rd and 1 coming up for the 49ers with 7:50 remaining. 8th catch of the night for Kendrick Bourne. And if you're the Niners, you don't want to give the ball back to the Rams. 3rd down and 1. Know what to do with a fellow like Jared Verse. You're running right at him. 3rd and 1. Jones in the shotgun. Robinson and Bourne out to the left, and they're going to throw for it. And that is caught! Kendrick Bourne, first down. 9th catch of the night for Kendrick Bourne. I was so confused when they snapped it in the shotgun, but now Kendrick Bourne has picked up his 9th catch. He's got 120 yards. Jared Verse brought the pressure. Trent Williams did a great job of keeping him upright. What a catch by Kendrick Bourne. Jones 24 of 36 for 261. Snap to Jones. Rolls out to his left. Time to throw. Steps up. Throws. Dumps it off. Caught by Juszczyk. Juszczyk out past the 30-yard line to about the 33. 2nd down. 6:20 remaining. Jones 25 of 37 for 265. McCaffrey with 101 scrimmage yards. 6:04 left. Can the Niners get downfield and walk this thing off? 2nd down and 6. Robinson in motion from left to right, I beg your pardon. And the handoff is to Brian Robinson, and Robinson will get a yard. And it leaves 3rd down and 5. Niners have not trailed all night. They were about to trail after the Rams scored, but the extra point was blocked. Why is ESPN lying about the pitching performance? What are they saying? 3rd and 5. 5:20 remaining in the ball game. From the 34, line to make us the 39. Snap to Jones. They bring pressure. Jones rifles one. Caught! McCaffrey! First down out to the 45 and out to midfield. Christian McCaffrey! 16-yard completion and another first down for San Francisco. And a great job turning up field by Christian McCaffrey. And also a good job holding on to the ball. 6 catches, 60 yards for McCaffrey. 4:35 left in the ball game. From just outside midfield on 1st and 10. Jones to throw. That's batted up in the air, and a great job by Jones volleyballing it down. That ball was batted up in the air, destined to be an interception, but Jones able to bat it down. Good job by Mac Jones. Great job by Mac Jones. Batting it down after it was knocked up in the air. That's what you do. You play a little volleyball in that situation. 4:28 left. Jones out of the shotgun on 1st and 10. He throws. It's caught. Kendrick Bourne. Can he turn the corner? He does. Inside the 35, or inside the 45, down to the 40. Another first down for San Francisco. Kendrick Bourne has been one of the saving graces for a depleted 49er team. Pickup of 11. He's got 10 receptions tonight for 143 yards. And a great job by Kendrick Bourne escaping 2 tackles and able to pick up the first down. Under 4 to go. And Jones will throw, rolling out to his right, and dumps it off incomplete. But a flag is down. San Francisco has been penalized 6 times tonight. ESPN claiming the Yankees pitcher tonight is a first to throw 8 scoreless innings in a playoff game. That's wrong. Jack Morris did it in the World Series. Ineligible man downfield against San Francisco. It's a 5-yard penalty. Yeah, that's straight up wrong. ESPN is claiming that the Yankees pitcher Cam Schlittler tonight is the first to throw 8 scoreless innings in a playoff game. That's wrong. That's dead wrong. Jack Morris threw 10 shutout innings in a World Series clincher. Man, oh man, when people don't get their facts right. Jones to throw on 1st and 15. To the sidelines, incomplete, looking for Robinson, 2nd and 15. They are straight up lying to the audience. I take issue with that because I watched Jack Morris pitch a 10-inning clinching shutout. Wow. But as Victor said, why are we surprised? It's ESPN. 7 very notable injuries for San Francisco out tonight. All starters, including Ben Barch, their left guard. 2nd and 15. Jones to throw. Rifles one up the middle. Caught by Jake Tonjes. He is stopped. 3:30 remaining, and now it's 3rd down and about 10. Through week 4, Kendrick Bourne, averaging only 29 receiving yards per game. He has 142 tonight, and they're going to be looking for him. 3:09 left. From the 40-yard line, 3rd down and 10. Jones back to throw over the middle, tipped, incomplete. Stewart with the deflection, and it's 4th down. Well, you punt it and give it back to the Rams, and well, they're going to try a field goal here. Why? Good job by Stewart, and Jones threw it right in the middle of the field. They're going to try a long field. This is 59 yards. In case you're wondering, the 49er record is 63 with 2:57 left. It's up there. It's out there. It's in there. Eddie Pinheiro from 59. And the 49ers are back in front. We do indeed have a kicker. Wow. Eddie Pinheiro, the veteran, puts the Niners back in front, and now we got to play defense for the next 3+ minutes. Back in 100 seconds. From the hills of Santa Clara to the legacy of the stick, this is where red runs deep and greatness wears gold. 40+ years a fan, 30 years in the booth, and now it's personal. The 49ers like you've never heard them before. This is That 49ers Show on Snowman Sportsnet. Hosted by Brian Snow, each week you will get a recap of the game that just happened and the game that will happen. All the stats, facts, and figures, all the fun notes, fan chats, and everything else you could put into 30 minutes. This is That 49ers Show on Snowman Sportsnet. Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like the high five strangers got. Game-winning interception. First down. just a nice, solid tackle. If you're in arm's length, you will be swapping skin with this extrovert. You see, he knows SeatGeek got him a great deal on tickets, so he can focus on what he does best, smacking palms. SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Did I just really see Eddie Pinheiro kick a 59-yard field goal for my 49ers and curl it in the left upright? I most certainly did. And the 49ers have the lead 23-20, but this Rams offense, I've said it all night, this Rams offense, and they're getting a lot of protein. They're getting potassium to Mac Jones. He just got a banana on the sideline. They are making sure his arm and his hand is okay. His knee was acting crazy. There's 2:52 remaining in the ball game, and the Rams have all 3 timeouts. And the Rams, after a fair catch, will take the ball at the 35-yard line. I'm going to work better on controlling my voice, especially during the day, because my daughter works at home during the day, and sometimes my wife works at home, and I get incredibly loud. Eddie looking like Brandon Aubrey out there. Well, I think the Niners are going to hold them. Let's find out. 1st and 10 in what has been a terrific football game. From the 35-yard line, 1st and 10 for Matthew Stafford and company. Snap to Stafford. Fires over the middle. That pass is caught. Nakua out to the 46-yard line. Another 11 and a first down for Los Angeles. Two and a half minutes remaining. 1st and 10 for the Rams from the 46. Stafford back to throw again. Over the middle, that's caught. Devontae Adams. Adams trying to get to the outside. He does not. He gets tackled at the 36-yard line. 18-yard connection. And Stafford is having too much time to throw. That defensive line of the Niners is getting no pressure on him. They're going to take it. They'll take the snap. And Stafford throws incomplete at the 2-minute warning. But a flag is down. Stafford saying holding against San Francisco. Or he's pointing that way. And it just may be. Illegal contact. Declined. And there's another penalty against San Francisco. Another D penalty. Doggone it. So the Rams have it deep in 49er territory. Niners are shooting themselves in the foot again. Up by 3, 23-20. Let's take 100 seconds and find out if the Rams walk us off or if the Niners hold. From the hills of Santa Clara to the legacy of the stick, this is where red runs deep and greatness wears gold. 40 plus years of fan, 30 years in the booth, and now it's personal. The 49ers like you've never heard them before. This is That 49ers Show on Snowman Sportsnet. Hosted by Brian Snow, each week you will get a recap of the game that just happened and the game that will happen. All the stats, facts, and figures, all the fun notes, fan chats, and everything else you could put into 30 minutes. This is That 49ers Show on Snowman Sportsnet. Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like the high five strangers got. Game-winning interception. First down. just a nice, solid tackle. If you're in arm's length, you will be swapping skin with this extrovert. You see, he knows SeatGeek got him a great deal on tickets, so he can focus on what he does best, smacking palms. SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
First and 10 for the Rams coming up from the Niner 31. There's a minute 56 remaining in the ball game. And the Rams defense has indeed charged back in the second half after getting torched in the first half to the tune of a 17-7 49er lead. But a great team like the Rams, you can't keep them down all night. And no more coaches' challenges in the last 2 minutes. From the 31, first down for the Rams. Niners are showing pressure. They have only been able to get home once tonight. Kyron Williams, he's loose. Inside the 25, inside the 20, inside the 15, down to the 11. They had him bottled up inside. Kyron Williams squirts loose. With 1:40 remaining, and the Niners, here's the other thing. Niners only have one timeout left. They had to use two of them in the fourth quarter. And after a brilliant defensive first quarter for the 49ers, the last three have all belonged to the Rams. 23 for the Niners, 20 for the Rams. First and 10 for Los Angeles at the Niner 10-yard, just outside the Niner 10-yard line. They can get a first down outside the 1. Williams again. And he's loose again. Williams dropped down at the 7-yard line, but a flag is down. And another hand to the face against the 49ers. We're killing ourselves. We are killing ourselves. Where's the hand to the face? Where's the hand to the face? Where's the hands to the... Hey, wait, where? There was no hands to the face. There was no hand. Never mind. There was no hands to the face. First and goal. It's Williams. Touchdown. No! Ball's out! Ball's out! Ball's out! Ball's out! And the Niners got it! Say what? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Did he punt? Yeah, they sure did. They sure did punch the ball out and fell on top. Wow. Wow. Great play. Great play. Ball is out. Williams was up on his feet. Collins punched it out and covered it. Unbelievable. With 1:02 left. Now Kyron Williams knows how Braylon Allen feels from the Jets. Oh, man, I feel for that young man. He's had a great night. But now you got to get out of the shadow of your own end zone with 1:05 remaining. It's Jones that will be pushed ahead. Timeout Los Angeles. 1:02 left. Oh, wow. After our defense has been getting torched for almost 3 quarters, Collins comes up with the defensive play of the game. Oh, wow. Alfred Collins punched it loose, and Collins recovered it. Man alive. 2nd down and 9 for the 49ers. You don't do nothing. You don't even take a chance in handing the ball off. But they are. McCaffrey. And he'll be wrestled down at about the 1. 3rd down, timeout Rams, 58 seconds remaining. And if you're Thomas Morstead, you're going to have a heck of a punt. And you're right, Deets. Last time I checked, a shoulder is not a part of the face. So that hands to the face penalty should not have been called. 3rd down and 8. Don't celebrate yet, guys. Alfred Collins with a terrific play. 58 seconds left. And Jones will work out of the gun on 3rd down. McCaffrey up the middle. They're waiting for him. And he'll be stopped at about the 2-yard line. 53 seconds remaining. Got to hold him for 53 seconds because you know the Rams are going to try to get downfield in a hurry. And now it's 4th down, and the Rams will get the ball back after a 3 and out. But the Rams have no timeouts. .53 seconds left. The Rams will get the ball back. You don't even try to run don't you dare take this out of the end zone, man. You got to punt the daylights out of this. And he gets it away. 50 seconds, 49, 48. Punt taken at the 48-yard line, headed to the sidelines, up the sideline, still going down, and he's in field goal range already, but a flag is down. Hold that thought. Smith on the return for Los Angeles. It's against the Rams for holding. Right there. It's against Brown. Brown is called for holding. So it's 1st and 10 for the Rams. They can still get in the field goal range. Stafford's still in control. And the Rams have no timeouts. And they'll start at midfield after the 10-yard holding penalty. 42 seconds remaining. 23-20 San Francisco. Stafford back. Stepping up. Unloads a deep one. And it's incomplete off the hands of Nakua with 36 seconds remaining. Man, oh man. The last thing the Rams can take as a sack. Nakua was double teamed that time, and it's Diamador Lenore who knocked it away. Stafford back again. Steps up and throws. Incomplete. 3rd and 10. 31 seconds remaining. Stafford can get them down there, but then I'm not going to say anything else. I'm just going to concentrate on the game. 3rd and 10. 31 seconds remaining. Stafford back one more time. Sidearm pass. Caught. Keep him in bounds. Keep him in bounds. They don't. But they're short of the first down. It's 4th down. 25 seconds left. This is it. 4th down and ball game for the Los Angeles Rams. If they'd have kept him in bounds, and unfortunately they didn't, where do the Rams have to get in field? I'd say they have to get to the 30-yard line. They're at the 43 of the 49ers right now. 4th and 3, 25 seconds left. One play. Stafford back to throw. They send pressure over the middle. Caught. Kyron Williams. Williams gets inside the 30-yard line down to the 28. They're going to spike it. They're in field goal range right now. 15, 14, 13. Great play. Stafford spikes it. So after all that with the fumble, they're within field goal range right now. Joshua McCarty 0 for 1 on the night. And Diamonor Lenore was trying to punch the ball out again. Couldn't punch it out that time. 12 seconds left. Rams will try one play before putting it in the hands of McCarty. Joshua McCarty. Jeez. And timeout call by whom? San Francisco. And they're going to put this right in the middle. Well, the Rams have to run a play. They have no timeouts. They have to run a play. They have no timeouts. $12 seconds left. Niners 23, Rams 20. That 4th down completion went for 20 yards. And it put Stafford over 300 for the night. Everybody back in coverage. 3-man rush. Only one now. And Stafford will throw incomplete with 6 seconds left. They took a shot at the end zone. And I'm guessing they're going to go for the field goal right now. So we may be looking at overtime. Carty's out on the field. He has missed a field goal, and he has had an extra point blocked. He missed it from 53. This is from 48. It's 5 yards closer. 6 seconds left. He drilled it. Deeds, I bleeping hate you. Overtime coming up in Los Angeles. Overtime again. Well, this has been a terrific game between these two teams. And that 4th down conversion was huge. That 4th down conversion by Matthew Stafford was huge. And if you're the 49ers, you couldn't take any chances throwing the ball from the 2-yard from the 2-yard line. Because A, if it's incomplete, you stop the clock. B, if you throw a pick, they walk in the end zone. Here's Carty's kick. And it's going to be brought out. Ahead to the 10. There's no time left. Sky Moore out to the 20. Out to the 30. And we got overtime. 23 apiece. Good job by the Rams getting back downfield after they had a short field to work with. Three field goals tonight for San Francisco after 2 touchdowns on their first 2 possessions. And the Rams give them a whole ton of credit. They came back and forced overtime. Each team will have a chance to possess the ball unless the team kicking off scores a safety on receiving team's initial possession or time runs out. So even if someone scores a touchdown, the other team will have a chance to respond. Rams will defer. Rams won the toss. They will defer, and we're not done yet. I'll need 100 seconds. 23 apiece. We're headed for overtime. Can you believe it?
Mom was always very self-sufficient, but we started noticing things were off.
I was forgetting my responsibilities at work.
I told Mom we should visit a doctor.
Alzheimer's. It was hard to hear that.
Early detection gave us time to seek information and support as a family. I've never felt more connected with Mom.
If you or your family are noticing changes, it could be Alzheimer's. Talk about seeing a doctor together.
Join Ryan McCarthy.
I became a Jets fan because Kurt the Frog was my favorite Muppet because he was green, and the Jets wore green. That's how I became a Jets fan.
And Dustin Henry.
ESPN is cashing all in on let's pay a few personalities and we'll just kind of fill in the gaps
As they walk you through all of the world of sports from their perspective.
The Albany Empire, it's a literal circus.
No credentials required. Where, Ryan, say the tag.
Where you don't need a press pass to talk sports.
Every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. On YouTube and where you can find all podcasts.
Rams and 49ers tied at 23. What a gutty performance by this 49er club on the road. Rams 401 total yards, Niners with 370. Niners have controlled the clock at 35-52. Rams at 24-08, but that high-octane, high-powered Rams offense. Man, oh man. And the Niners cannot run the football. So they've depended mostly on Mac Jones to get them downfield. Oh, they have to switch sides. That's what's going on. All right. So from the 35-yard line, the Rams will kick from left to right. And it's a knuckleball, and it lands short of it. Did it land out of bounds short of the landing zone? Oh my heavens, it sure did. It landed short of the landing zone. So the Niners have it 1st and 10. And they'll start at their own 40-yard line. 60 yards to glory. Even though the Rams will get even if San Francisco scores a touchdown, the Rams will get a shot. Let's score a touchdown anyway. Jones out of the shotgun on 1st and 10. He gets the snap, back to throw. Rifles one, caught by Juszczyk. Juszczyk with a first down to the Ram 48. Gain of 12. And a first down for the 49ers. Both teams will have a chance to see the ball. After a 12, Niners have it in Ram territory after a 12-yard completion, and Jones has 300 yards, 308 to be exact. He'll throw again, out to McCaffrey, and McCaffrey trying to shake loose. He does. McCaffrey, first down and more. McCaffrey will pick up 15. So Daniel Jones getting this 49er offense back going. If they get 7, they'll have a 7-point lead, and the Rams will see the ball. McCaffrey has caught 7 for 75 yards from the 33-yard line. 33 yards to glory. Jones to throw. Sideline caught. Jake Tonjes inside the 30 down to the 27. Gain of 6. This has been a fantastic ball game. The Niners were up 14-0, then 17-7. Rams came all the way back, tied the game at 20. Niners took the lead, and then the Rams tied it with 2 seconds left. Jones has thrown for 329 yards. The Niners have yet to turn the ball over tonight. 2nd down and 4. Jones in shotgun takes the snap, rifles one, caught by Jake Tonjes, and a first down. With 7:54 remaining in the overtime. First down, San Francisco. Get the right play. I would love to see my 49ers win this thing. When we did our picks earlier this morning, I sat on the fence. Brain said Rams, heart said 49ers. Juszczyk in motion from left to right. Snap to Jones, looking to throw. Rifles one again, caught by McCaffrey inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Seven minutes remaining in overtime. Niners 23, Rams 23. Then go back to that missed extra point by Joshua Carty is why we're in overtime right now. And also he missed a field goal. 2nd and 3. Jones to throw. Got to come quick. He's sacked for the first time. It had to come quick. The pass had to come out quick. It didn't. And for the first time tonight, Mac Jones is sacked on the play. Trent Williams was beaten by Jared Verse. Verse was putting pressure on him. A couple other Rams got home. And for the first time tonight, Mac Jones. So each team has 1 sack tonight. 6:15 for the overtime. 3rd down and 12. Let's see if the Niners can pick up this first down. From the 23. 3rd and 12. Jared Verse on the other side. Here he comes again. And Jones steps up and dumps it off to Tonjes. It's incomplete. It's 4th down. Fourth down and 12, and the Niners will send the field goal unit out there to try to grab the lead. And Jones is really hurting. Jones is really exhausted. He is coughing up a lung right now. And thought we lost Jones from 41. It's up there. It's out there. Curl in. It did. It hit the upright and it curled in. And the Niners have the lead 26-23 with 5:51 remaining in overtime. That looked like it was going to bend left, and it hit the upright and bounced through. Doink. Thank you, Eddie Pinheiro. Fourth field goal tonight for Eddie Pinheiro. And now they're looking at the ribs of Mac Jones. And you're right, Dietz, no turnovers yet. Each team has 2 timeouts. I think I've seen this game before on Sunday. I think I have too, Victor. I think I have too. Here's Pinheiro's kick. This one lands in the landing zone. Out to the 20, to the 30, and out to the 34-yard line. And that's where Stafford and the Rams will go back to work. 5:46 for the overtime. Mac Jones has given it his all tonight, even when it looked like he got hurt. He has stayed in the game. From the 33-yard line, Stafford back to work, looking to throw, rifles one right, caught. Nakua out of bounds. Gain of 9, 2nd and 1, 5:41 left in the overtime, and Stafford's about to hit 400 yards. Second down and 1. This Niners defense has given it its all tonight. Gain of 9 on that last pass play. Snap to Stafford. Back to throw. Stafford spins out of trouble and now launches one deep, and it is caught. Tutu Atwell. First down, Rams. They forgot about Tutu Atwell again, and he picks up 44. First and 10 with 5 minutes left in the overtime, and the Rams are within scoring range. From the 20-yard line, first and 10. Back to throw is Stafford, looking over the middle, and it is incomplete. Diamonor Lenore was in the area. Tutu Atwell, the intended receiver. Caitlin Clark, Collier made valid points about leadership. This girl is a rock star. I agree. I agree. Second down and 10. 26-23, San Francisco. In overtime. And the Rams were favored by 8.5 points. So whatever happens here, they're not going to cover that. Let's see if the Niners can get a stop on 2nd and 10. Snap to Stafford. Back to throw. Sidearm pass. Caught by Kyron Williams. And it'll be third down. How about a sack or an interception, and let's end this thing. Third down and 6. The Rams have definitely gotten their act back together. They need 6 on third down with 4:27 left in overtime. Stafford back. Huff coming. Throws. Caught. Fourth down. Kyron Williams on the reception. It's 4th and 1. And Stafford and company are going to stay on the field. 4 minutes left in the overtime. They want to win this thing. Cardi, they're within Cardi's range. 3:45 for the overtime. 4th and 1. And what? Timeout? Yes. Timeout called by the 49ers. With 3:41 left in the overtime. Rams are perfect on fourth down. San Francisco as well, but it's the Rams who have the ball facing 4th and 1. Fourth and 1. 3:41 left in the overtime. Can Stafford rescue the Rams? Can the 49ers get a defensive stop? Nakua in motion. They're trying to draw them offside. They are trying to draw them offside. 10 on the play clock. And they're going to send the field goal unit out there. Yep, timeout Rams. They weren't going to gamble on fourth down. What a game. What? Well, actually, they're going to keep their offense out on the field. Absolutely, they are. Rams are perfect on fourth down tonight. No field goal yet. Nope, they're keeping their offense out there. They're keeping their offense out there on 4th and 1. From the 11. Williams. No! They stuffed him! They stuffed him! They stuffed him! That's a winner, folks! That's a winner! They handed it to Kyron Williams, and the Niners stuffed him! And that's ball game! The Niners win in overtime! 26-23. No tie this time. Unreal! They handed it to Williams, and the Niners stood tall. And it's Dalton Siegler with the stop. He saw it coming and banged Williams down. Oh, he was short when he got to the line. Sigley just made sure they stayed that way. Should have taken the points, Rams. Should have taken the points. Oh, my heavens. The 49ers defense just made the play of the game. For a team that has been depleted by injury, rocked by an inconsistent defense, their defense rides to the rescue and sends the 49ers to 4-1. I made a severe and continuous lapse in my judgment by not having faith in the red and gold. Oh, my gosh. The Niners go to Los Angeles and steal one in overtime. Jones, the fourth quarterback since 1950 to win his first 3 starts for the 49ers. Y.A. Tittle, Jimmy Garoppolo, and Brock Purdy are the others. Unreal. Well, Hart won out on this one. The 49ers win it 26-23. I'm going to cry. I'm actually going to cry because I came into this with my brain thinking there's no way the Niners would win tonight, but my heart came into play and said, yes, they can win, and Mac Jones should be the player of the game. This is crazy. So the Niners are now 4-1 on the year, 3-0 in the NFC West. Alfred Collins punched it out earlier, caused a fumble that prevented the Rams from going in and taking the lead, so you got to credit that play. And then Joshua Carty knocked home a field goal to tie the game. And Eddie Pinheiro knocks home the game winner from 41 with a doink off the left upright. And San Francisco moves to 4-1 on the year. They beat the Los Angeles Rams. And Victor, every word of that sentence is true. And I said it earlier tonight, the Niners can pull off an Indiana Fever kind of performance, but Victor said it first on our program this morning. Did I not say, Victor says, can I not say the 49ers could pull off a Fever-like performance? Well, they just did. They just did. And now what's going to help San Francisco is they get 10 days off. Hell yeah! Niners win 26-23. And I'm going to calm down, and then I'm going to go to bed. Wow. Next time we'll be with you will be tomorrow when West Virginia takes on BYU in our Friday night wild card Friday debut for college football. And then College Football Pulse will come your way Saturday. Lots of games to look at. 8 a.m. tomorrow, we'll have the confessional, which means it's uncensored, it's unedited, and it's live, baby. The confessional picks will start the day, and then at 12:05, we'll have our NFL picks. We need another football one-on-one tomorrow morning. You might get your wish, Deeds. You just might get your wish. Final score in a miracle: the Niners 26 and the Rams 23. Good night, everybody.